I thought it was this color. Hello, everybody. Did y'all miss me? It's your girl, Lady Kunda, coming through, also known as the Unorthodox Witch on here. Coming through to do the fire signs, intuitive Torah messages or readings. I want to see what wisdom Spirit has for the fire signs tonight. I know it's been a while, but I've been on TikTok. But my son told me I need to get on YouTube tonight. So I said, you know what? I'll just go on and I'll do the fire signs, deliver, a collective message for each fire sign, which is Aries. We're going to start off with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, hi, my fire signs. I hope you're feeling happy, healthy, and blissful, as well as vibrant. Remember only to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the message does not resonate with you, do not force the message. It is not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as needed. Spirit, I'm going to start off with Aries. What would you like to reveal to the Aries at this moment? Spirit, what would you like to reveal to Aries at this moment? Hi, my Aries. So we have the King of Gifts. You could be focused on your financial stability, career, physical stability. Hi, thank you for the like. Trying to get more in alignment with what makes sense to you and what feels good to you on the emotional level. It's like your soul contract, like a soul frequency type of thing. You're looking for a connection with things that touch you on a soulful level right now, Aries. And if not, it is time that you do so. Get more in alignment with your internal world, with the Father Christmas, which is in the regular deck. Well, in the original Wade's Rider deck, it would be the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about self-reflecting. So you're connecting with your internal world and you're gaining internal wisdom. If you're not on this frequency yet, Aries, Spirit is letting you know that you should. If you're trying to become financially stable, start a business, set a goal, create a successful life, the way to do that is going through your internal self, your internal world, whatever you want to call it. Because there's two journeys that we are on. The physical one, which is right here in this outside world that we see. And then we have this internal journey that if we focus more on our internal life, our internal world, which is the spiritual world, because our internal journey connects us with the unconscious realm. The external journey connects us with the conscious realm. So your focus should be on your internal realm, because that will lead you to your purpose and infinite success on so many different levels, not just money, It'll guide you to the job that fits you best, that you're great at, you're talented. It's just something that you wake up and that's the first thing that's on your mind. It doesn't take any effort, really, because it's like a skill that you come with. You just don't know it because, we have internal gifts that you have to open up or whatever. Hello to everyone, and thank you for subscribing. If I don't like see your messages because I'm like really tuned into the reading, but so Aries, yeah, self-reflecting and allowing your internal world to guide you and your your emotions and your thoughts behind these emotions, okay? Because you don't want your mind to override the way you truly feel. Your intuition is going to guide you regardless. We do have the Six of Gifts. So Six of Gifts indicates your investments. What are you investing in? And then your withdrawals. What are you receiving from these investments? Right now, Spirit wants you to invest in your internal world. Self-reflect. Spend time with yourself. It's also saying you need isolation right now so that you can connect with yourself and you can, gather your thoughts and examine if your thoughts are actually your thoughts and what you want to do, or are you being inspired by external forces? Like, are you hanging around people who put things in your head and then all of a sudden you want to do it? Or are you hanging around people who they don't have to put things in your head, but they do something and then all of a sudden you're inspired to just tag along and follow, So Spirit's trying to get you away from juggling between you and external forces, which brings me to the Two of Gifts. The Two of Gifts is all about trying to maintain something. Don't mind my cat. She's in heat, and this girl's walking around here making noise and just whining. We have the Three of Gifts. So the Three of Gifts indicates working towards something, working on something, as well as learning from others, especially when it comes down to this spiritual connection that you're having. We have with yourself. There might be someone who is spiritually in tune with their self or evolved that could guide you or mentor you, so that you don't feel like you have to be so secretive and hide anything. We do have the Moon card, which shows suppressing emotions, fears, insecurities. It can also indicate that things aren't what they seem. So if you are having insecurities and you are feeling different emotions, but you're suppressing them because of fear, Spirit is just saying you need to work on that because things aren't what they seem. It's an illusion. It's self-deception. We have the Four of Candles. So the Four of Candles is clarifying the Father Christmas card, which the Father Christmas, as you can see, is on a personal journey to personal development and personal growth and spiritual development. There's no one guiding him. He is listening to his own inner light and allowing that to guide him. The Four of Candles is indicating reaching a milestone, committing to your spiritual journey, or you're connecting to yourself on a spiritual level. Now, I'm not going to lie, Aries, it takes a long time. Like, don't think that if you take a day off and spend it with yourself and meditate that does any work. It doesn't. 3 months of that doesn't even really do any work. Okay? It's years. And 1 year starts the process. It really starts to connect you to yourself. You really start to hear your intuition louder. You really start to connect with your own energy field because nothing's influencing you. And once you gain that connection and you go out into the world, now I'm not saying, I know people have to work, blah, 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 whatever. I'm just saying that try to make being with yourself more important right now than being in the crowd or being wherever, Try to get to a place in life where you don't have to be around a bunch of people all the time. And if you are, it's people who actually can help you on the path you're on. You know, you don't want to hang out with hood boogers and you're on a spiritual journey. They can't teach you nothing. You can't ask them anything. You know, I'm not saying people from the hood don't know stuff, but that's usually not their focus. So it's more so connecting with the spiritual gurus and, you know, whatever. It doesn't even have to pertain to spiritual. Sometimes it's life coaches, you know, but there's a need to commit so that you can learn to trust your intuition much better, because trusting your intuition will guide you to the right job, the right lover, the right friends. You get what I'm saying? If you don't listen to your intuition, you will be manipulated by these two eyes. If you would like a reading, if you want it on here right now, you could get it in between my, you know, collective readings that I'm doing right now. I'm about to wrap up Aries. If you would like a reading either after this or after Leo, because I'm going to do Leo next, you can send me a payment to my Cash App or Zelle. I have Venmo, I think it's called, and I have PayPal. The information is in the description box. I don't know if you can see it right now because I'm not on the other side, but if you can, that's where you would send it. And then, you know. Oh, you want it privately? Okay. Well, private, I do them through Instagram, so you would have to have an Instagram. Even if you created like a fake one, you know what I'm saying? Because I do them either through video or audio. But that's where I work through. So you would have to create an Instagram. You have to keep it. But to speak to me, you would have to create one. Okay, Milky Way. Just let me know if you sent it. And I don't even know if I could pause the live to go check. I think my thing has to be advanced. Let me know where you're sending it to. Let me see. Where are we? So the Mary Lord, following your intuition. Okay, so yeah. I don't know. We have the lightning tree. The lightning tree shows an unexpected shift in your reality. It's a collapse of a false reality. I almost feel like, Aries, you could be going through major changes this year. Major changes this year. It's like your whole consciousness is about to shift. But don't be afraid, because I'm getting fear. I'm getting insecure, fear. You're going through, I think you're about to start like this internal marriage between your yin-yang, your yin and your yang. But it's going to put you on the right path. However, it might be for some a bit scary, chaotic. It's going to feel like maybe your whole life has fallen apart. Like, you're not going to believe a lot of shit no more. It's like a sudden realization that you are on the wrong path, or you are not living for yourself, or something is not real, it's a facade. It's like, it might get a little scary, I ain't even gonna lie, because of this moon card being there. You don't know what to expect, but Spirit is just saying, listen, trust your intuition. That's what you're gonna have to lean on the most, your inner light. And because it's all about your development and getting you to a really stable place. I sent on Zelle for a mini. Okay. So give me a second. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, so Aries, major changes. Okay. So I hope that brought some clarity to Aries. If you're feeling weird, you're feeling like, I don't know, life has changed on you, your mind has changed on you, it's because you're going through big transformations, and Spirit is trying to get you to connect with yourself on a higher level, and commit to this transformation. Because I feel like you know, once you get the hang of things, once you start to maintain things again, you'll start to see why it was necessary. Because I feel like there's things in the dark that you don't know is there. This could be fake people. This could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna start to realize. I had made a post on my Instagram, just recently saying, damn, something about solitude. Damn, I can't even remember what it is. Solitude, like helps you realize the fake shit or some shit like that. I don't know. But let me see. How can I check this? Can I pause this just to go? Yeah, let them know, Milky Way. That person is very, very sad. That's all I have to say. Like, you could tell they're not very happy with their life. Ignorance is bliss. But hold on a minute. I don't know what's gonna happen when I clock out of here, so I hope you're following my like you're subscribed and you have the notification on. But I'm going to go out real quick. I'm not gonna hit the X. I'm just gonna see if I go out. If I lose you guys, I'll be right back on. So, you know, hit me back. But I have to go check and see. Okay, so I'll be right back. Hold on. Am I back? What did it do when I just did that? It is so hot right now. Did it pause or something? It stopped. Okay, so good. Well, at least I know that I could do that. So am I speaking to Kat? Your name is Katarina? I hope I said it correctly. Okay, cool. These are definitely fire sign readings, but you know what? Whatever. Anything goes on here. What is your question? And thank you for your payment. I just want to ask you about how do my spirit guides see you? Okay. Spirit, how does Katarina's spirit guides see you? You have the Six of Good Cheers. Six of Good Cheers is nostalgic. It's pertaining to the past. We have the Holy King. Holy King indicates a need to set boundaries, become more disciplined, take back some type of power or authority over your life. Let me see why. I don't know. An Aries could be significant. Doesn't have to be. We have the list, which indicates accountability and evaluating something. Maybe yourself. Maybe the situation that you're in. Maybe a situation from the past needs to be evaluated. It's almost like something from the past you have to face so that you can gain power over or take back your power. I feel like maybe there's something that's affecting you from your past. We have the 7 of good cheers, which indicates illusions and temptations or choices. It can also indicate unrealistic expectations, unrealistic offerings, confusion, wishful thinking. We have the 5 of gifts, which is a card of ghosting, abandonment. It could be financial struggles. It could be lack of faith, self-doubt. We have the 4 of good cheers. That indicates unhappiness. Something about the past you're unhappy with, because it's clarifying the 6 of good cheers. Or you're unhappy or you rejected something. Maybe you rejected it because it didn't make you happy. It shows a lack of interest or apathy. Or you wanted something to be your way, or someone wanted something to be their way. And let me see. We have the 10 of gifts. The 10 of gifts indicates an abundance of success, money, inheritance. I don't know if maybe your father has something to do with this. Sometimes it could be your father, the holy king, and it's talking about your past. It says the 10 of gifts, though. The 10 of gifts has to do with a stable foundation, like a family or something like that, or something you built with someone who was either very powerful. Let me keep pulling. We have the Star card. There's healing that needs to be done. And maybe there's a disconnection on the emotional level when it comes to you. Very defensive. And that's what Spirit is saying, like, you need to heal. Like, maybe you're setting a lot of boundaries. Maybe you're being too controlling. But it's because of a lack of control that you maybe once had. We have the 7 of candles, which indicates, like, someone who's always being defensive, or they always feel like they have to prove themselves or stand up for themselves, or stand up for what they believe in, stand their ground. Maybe you feel like something's always trying to come for you or take your position, knock you off your stands. Let me see, hold on. My father was absent from my life. Okay, so maybe that's where this abandonment card is coming from. We have the 9 of candles. Nine of Candles indicates resilient energy, not giving up, not wanting to give up, or someone not wanting to give up. It's also a card of tiredness or weary. But then stoic. This could affect you when it comes down to love. Something from the past could affect you when it comes down to love. You almost, I don't know if this is you or someone in your life. I don't know if you have a lover. I do see the Knight of Good Cheers coming through, which indicates love and love offerings. But I don't think you know what's real and what's fake, or who's being real with you or who's being fake. So therefore you guard yourself. Very independent energy. Very self-sufficient and want to rely on yourself. I do see like illusions. You're afraid. I don't want to say afraid, but you're defensive when it comes down to offerings. You don't trust too easy. I'm getting no trust in people. It might be hard to build a solid foundation with people, whether this is friendships, family members, lovers, or a lover. But there's definitely like distrust here. So true. I always feel like I have to defend myself and that someone is always trying to come for me. Okay, I am extremely resilient. Heavy on resilient and heavy on like I can do this shit all by myself. Like there's like this very strong energy. And I think I almost like when I was reading, I almost heard, you know, when Cher says, my mother always told me, what'd she say? She was like, my mother always told me I need to meet me a rich man. And Cher was like, I am the rich man. I told my mom I am the rich man. Like it's almost like the lack, your father being absent, you became the man. Yes. I don't know. Like you have this very masculine energy that comes through you. And that doesn't mean like you have to walk around like you're masculine. Either you do or you don't. It could also mean that you are feminine, but when it comes down, like you give off this, I could take care of myself. Like you don't trust people taking care of you, or you don't want to depend on anyone. We do have the Two of Candles underneath, which shows two directions in life, or indecisive between two directions. It's almost like you're planning to go towards something, and you're preparing, but you're stuck in between. Should you, or should you just stay in your comfort zone? So let me run down these things. Your major arcana. Okay, so to answer your question, Spirit wants you to heal. It wants you to stop being so stoic. It's okay to, be self-reliant and make your own decisions, but then it's okay to trust a little bit, or at least give an opportunity for someone to prove themselves to you. It's almost like don't look for a reason not to trust. Look for reasons to trust. Maybe that's where this direction is, like this split, this distance, or whatever. Like instead of this way, which is looking for things to make you not trust people, this is saying go this way, look for things that could, like, reason why you should trust people, or certain people, not everybody. But everything is not an illusion, okay? I do see the need to build bonds and allow people in your space. Spirit definitely wants you to focus on how you're being, you know, because if you're guarded, because you're not healed and you refuse to be vulnerable, the universe can only create a stage for that character. So it's almost like you need to go in a different direction. If you want different, you have to sign up for another movie. And the reason why I say it like that is because before you can have a life, you have to be the character for that life. You get what I'm saying? So if I want to be a cowgirl, I'm just being funny, a cowgirl, I'm not going to show up in life wearing something other than what a cowgirl will wear. You get what I'm saying? This is almost like you have to dress for the occasion. If you want love, you have to allow love to exist inside of you. If you're afraid of it, spirit, the universe can only create a setting, an environment for the energy that you're in. Yes, you have to be in alignment with that light. Exactly. So, you know, have control, but not so much control. It's more so saying have control over your need to control. You need to stay in control. Have control over your need to always stay in control. When is it will you be vulnerable and trust? You know, when is it will you allow someone the space to at least try to attempt to play you? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, the ego, it won't allow people to hurt them. And a lot of times being hurt, it teaches us something about ourselves. You can't protect yourself from everything. You need these emotions sometimes. You need to feel certain things. And a lot of people come to us just to show us who we are, who we're being, who we are. Everything's like a test to me. So utilize your relationships, you know? Don't be so dominating or controlling. I feel like on your journey right now, it's to healing. You have things that you need to heal. And this could be because of past experiences that you've either had with lovers or, you know, in a home that wasn't really stable. You probably saw your mom have to be very independent, which created a stoic, independent person in you. So I hope that brought some clarity. You are so right. I always look for a reason not to trust. So you are. So that's it. But I just feel like right now, Spirit just feels like you need to heal. And you need to, you know, control but not be over-controlling. You're welcome. And thank you. So we're going to move on to Leo. Hi, my Leos. Super on point. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. And thank you for subscribing. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to read your energy. I'm definitely new to YouTube. I just started my YouTube. Well, I've had my YouTube for a year. Like, I've been posting on here. I just started coming live, though, the day that they decided to shut down TikTok. But I've always been posting. Thank you so much, Sir Charles. How are you doing? Sir Charles held me down in the first night I came live. Very supportive. Stuck with me through the whole live. Yep. Made me feel very welcomed, even though there be trolls on here trying to, like, you know, hurt people's feelings, discourage us, da-da-da-da-da. You know, I just ignore them because they got a lot going on in their life. That's why they're miserable. You know? They be mad at those who aren't. But Leo, how my Leos? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not for you, do not force it. It's not for you. Also, very much haters. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit, Leo. Which no one has a reason to hate because everybody has gifts. But a lot of people like to conform to things outside of them and let things outside of them control them, like the churches and Bibles and books and movies and songs and clothes and money. And you know what I'm saying? And when they see someone who just is a free-spirited person who's not afraid to be their self and not conform to all types of shit that is given to us, you know? Because I'm not a very trustworthy person either. I examine everything. But I don't disregard anything. Like, I want to see first. I want to see how it makes my spirit feel. I want to be around it. I want to see if it's going to play me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see. I'm going to give them the opportunity to play me. Not to harm me, but to play me. Because I'm going to set the stage. See, it's one thing if you're just blind to somebody's bullshit. It's another thing if you set the stage for them to play you. Because now you're in control. It's almost like you know somebody's a thief, you hear them all the time, and you purposely put $10 in front of them. Just purposely, just to see. Because if you're in control of the situation, they're not really playing you. You're playing them. You set them up. You get what I'm saying? So you just trust your intuition. When you meet people, you trust your intuition. You get all the information you can. Listen to every word they say and everything. Because people will tell you who they are by telling you the experiences that they've been through and how they handled it. And that'll tell you how they'll deal with you. And then you just set the stage. Like, oh, you a player? Okay. Let me get my homegirl to sit around you, or, you know, a random person, you know, just to see how a person moves. You set the stage. That'll tell you. But normally, I don't have to set no stage. I mean, I done sat with myself so long that I'm so intuitive. I can feel my energy shift. And if my energy shifts, I just know, okay, I won't throw you away. I got a pocket for you, though. You can't be my man, but we definitely could be cool. I just know not to mess with you because I just feel it. So I'm just telling you not to mess with you, but I'm not going to just disregard you and act like you can't be my peoples or something like that, because there's something you got that I could get. I'm sure, whether it's knowledge, protection, I don't know, there's something. Everyone is useful for something. It might not be what you expect them to be useful for, but if you sit around somebody long enough, you'll figure out what you can get out of them. And you give what you want to give. But Leo, let's see. Now, me, I like to be vulnerable. I love to give. I love to help. I love, you know. But I don't really let a lot of people around me because I've been through enough through my teenage years, trusted enough people, you know, but you live and you learn. I'm 42 years old. I don't need to be. This is what I like to do. So, Leo, you have the 5 of Candles, which indicates challenge. Now, this could be internal challenge because we do have the Mary Lord. The Mary Lord is all about your intuition, following your intuition. But this can be an actual person that is challenging you, that is competitive. We do have the 7 of Good Cheers, Leo. That can indicate illusions, someone who creates illusions. It can also be your wishes. Your wishes are illusions. Your desires are illusions. Sometimes it could be your emotions that are illusions. You think you feel something, and really, you're just going off of past experiences. I do see the Six of Canes, which indicates mental transitioning or moving from a conflicted situation to calmer waters, to a peaceful situation or a peaceful life or a peaceful self. We have the Two of Candles, which indicates preparing to leave or preparing to take actions, but indecisive, procrastinating, or you just don't know how. We have the King of Canes. King of Canes could be a divine masculine energy who could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, what's the other one, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Could also just be someone who's very judgmental, always trying to compete with you, maybe a little bit brutal with their words, or always have something to say. Could cause sometimes arguments, disagreements around you. Yeah, I'm getting unhappy, unsatisfied, rejecting some type of offers from someone or something. Let me see. This could also be you, Leo, being the brutally honest, strict person. I do see regret. There's loss, regret, or grief, dwelling over something. Things not working in someone's favor. Five of Good Cheers. Missed opportunity, maybe. But then I see new opportunities. A need for someone to forget about the loss and look for the gain, or look for the positive side of things. We have the Knight of Gifts. Knight of Gifts indicates, is there any other gifts up here? No, I don't see no gifts. Knight of Gifts indicates patience and caution. Patience and caution, as well as loyalty, focus, someone who's reliable. It's also a card that indicates a need to pay attention to details. This is why you shouldn't move fast about something, or someone doesn't move fast. We have the Seven of Candles. That indicates, how do I get a reading? You would send a payment to my Zelle, my Cash App, or my Venmo, or PayPal. The information is in the description box. And then I will go and check. I'll leave the live, go check, and but the information is in my description on here. So I see there is, I don't know, it's given competition. I'm not gonna lie, Leo, you could be dealing with someone who's trying to challenge you, but Spirit just wants you to get out of the situation. They want you to trust your intuition. Do not dwell over the loss. And just move forward. It's like accept somebody for who they truly are and move forward. Either you're going to learn how to deal with the person and not allow them to create any illusions around you anymore. You know how they are. You know they're judgmental. You know they're a problem starter, or they like to, you know, compete with you, and you just deal with them the way you want to deal with them. Or you just move away from this person. I'm definitely getting defensive, though. Someone who always has to stand up for themselves, defend themselves, stand up for what they believe in. Yeah, definitely confrontational. So you may need to make an impulsive decision, or someone did make an impulsive decision. There could be regret too here, though. Someone may have moved away from someone, from a person. Either Leo, you moved away from this person after a disagreement, an argument, a conflict, whatever, fight, and now there's regret. Now someone wishes that they weren't so impulsive with their words or their decisions in causing arguments and disagreements and shit like that. Someone wished they maybe moved slower or was more carefuler, or they just paid attention to details, because maybe it was an illusion. Maybe things aren't what it seems. Maybe someone was judging wrongfully. But I'm getting a separation. Two people who have separated from each other. I don't know why I heard brothers, but take the energies how you see them fit. I am trying to understand your perspective. If it's not for you, don't force it. You'll give yourself a headache. Why would you try to fit yourself in the box that you do not fit in? But yeah. So I hope that brought you some clarity, Leo. Don't take rocket scientists for that. Like, fuck. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, so that was for Leo. Sagittarius, hi, welcome. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not for you, don't force it. It is not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit. I hope you Sagittarius are feeling happy, healthy, blissful, and vibrant. Let's see what message Spirit has for you. Spirit, what message do we have for the Sagittariuses? We have the Strength card. Okay. Self-control. Compassion. Inner strength. You could be challenged. Be feeling challenged. And there's going to be a need for you to control yourself. That's all. Control your anger. Control your urges. Control the need to control. I feel like you're expecting something, or you're waiting for something, and it could be making you lose control, lose inner control. This is why the Strength card is coming through. I feel like you're going to gain mental clarity soon about something that you're waiting on, or Spirit is just saying you're expecting something. Expect something. Or for some of you, you could be waiting for the opportunity to pursue something, but you're growing eager, more and more eager. We have the Queen of Candles. I could be talking to a divine feminine Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. The Queen of Candles indicates self-assurance. So have confidence. It's almost like you know something is for you. You know something is going to happen. You see how like she's just sitting there unbothered, not at the window waiting for something or expecting something. It's almost like knowing without knowing. Having the confidence. And even if something doesn't pull through, still having the confidence to know like, don't matter because I can create more. Like if this doesn't fall through, if I don't get an answer for this or I don't get some clarity on this, I still know that I'm creative. I still know that I'm influential. I still know that I'm cunning. I still know that I'm persuasive. I still know who I am. Like, one loss doesn't mean that I'm losing. It just means that it ain't for me and I'm supposed to be somewhere else or I'm supposed to be working on something else. Like, she's just a very confident person. So I feel like Spirit is saying right now, be confident. No insecurities, no fears. Do not deceive yourself. Do not create any illusions. We have the Two of Gifts. Just maintain. Two of Gifts is all about maintaining something. It is clarifying the Strength card, so it's saying maintain the urge to try to control something or pursue something or control your anger, control your mind, your ego, you know, your mind getting the best of you. Ego is a program, and the program is downloaded in your subconscious mind. And then we consciously use the ego when we really should be using the shadow. The 9 shows worry. It shows stress. It shows fear. It shows anxiety. It shows feeling hopeless. But something's going to come through for you, Sagittarius. I see you're going to get the confirmation soon. Let me get one. I almost feel like you need to be, if anything, getting prepared for the next step. So it's almost like, I know that I'm about to get this spot in Fashion Week. Let me get my clothes together without even knowing, you know? But it's almost like that's how self-assured the Queen of Candles is. She's already getting her shit together because she's just waiting to see if she's got the spot to, you know, get her fashion up in Fashion Week. But this is giving. You're going to be celebrating soon. Something is going to be confirmed and solidified, and you're going to have to commit. So get ready. It's better to be prepared. Yeah. This is the beginning to emotional fulfillment, an abundance. The beginning of abundance of emotional fulfillment. Look, abundance of bliss, emotional fulfillment. So whatever it is that you're waiting for, Sagittarius, I feel like your confidence, the way you feel is going to determine the outcome. I think it's more so Spirit is testing you in the way of, you can't have it if you can't be it. So let's see. Be it. Because it looks like you are worried that you're not going to have it. It's not about being cocky. This is about being ready. Because you are confident and you know that you're about to get whatever it is that you're waiting for, whatever it is that you had prepared for, whatever it is that you want to pursue. So, congratulations, Sagittarius. something big that you're going to have to commit to that's going to make you happy. No disrespect. Are you saying you a self-proclaimed witch, or are you just gassing? I'm in Aries. My ex is a Sagittarius. He cheated. I felt like he was the one for me, and I want no contact after 4 months of dating. Good for you. Good for you. Because you ain't lose him. He left you. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone sent the payment. Let me know, because I've completed the fire signs. And I'm about to get up out of here so I can finish watching this show. It's so cute too. It's a little kiddie show, and it's called Just Add Magic. I don't know how I found it or came across it, but it's so cute, you know? So cute. It's all about magic and witches. And these 3 little kids. I love it. So that's what I've been watching it for 2 days so far. It's really good. Really cute. A lot of information in it. So yeah, am I good? Nobody sent the payment or anything, because I don't want to log off and find out that you sent something and then you didn't get your reading and you have to wait until I come back, which I might come back tomorrow to do the water signs. Yeah, tomorrow night I'll do water signs. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification so that you get notified. Go check out all the other 430 videos. You might find a message on there that resonates with you. I did just post short messages for Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, so you can check out those. There's other short messages on there as well. I'll be doing that like every day. I'm doing love messages right now for the zodiac signs in the short message area. But yeah, check out my Etsy shop. I sell a lot of witchy things that I handcraft myself. The link is in my description box. I may have my TikTok account up there. I might not. I think it's somewhere on here. But definitely go check out my Etsy shop, especially if you love natural products, witch soaps. Of course, they're intentional. They're not just for healing your skin. They also are for healing energies and connecting energies and attracting energies and transforming energies. I make organites and all types of stuff with crystals. So, and jewelry with like organite jewelry with crystals, all kinds of crystals from amethyst to black tourmalines and selenite and green aventurines and, you know, clear quartz and what else? Red jasper and carnelians and citrons and all the stuff, all of it. So yeah. But I'm out of here, and I love you all, and thank you so much for joining my live. I'll be back tomorrow. If you want a paid reading, the information is always in my description box. You can email me, which I wouldn't suggest because I barely check my email. I got to start putting my Instagram up so that you can DM me on Instagram, because that's where you'll really be able to find me. I wish they had to, or you can, you know where you can do if you need me? On here, because I get the notifications. If you leave a message on here and say, I would like a reading, when's the next time you're coming live? Or I would like a reading, could you come on live? And I'll send you the payment now, and I will join live and deliver your readings. You don't even have to have an Instagram, tell you the truth. I could do your live readings on here, but you would have to be okay with me posting them. So I don't know if you'll like that. Or you can contact me on here and tell me that we can do it privately on Instagram. Like I said, you got to have an Instagram, or you just have to do it live on here. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Bye. Thank you all. Have a good night.